going on? We almost had a catastrophic failure here on Welker Farms. I'm still on the fence. Check. No, chat is not working. What's going on, Farmer Dave? Tiny? I gotta watch my phone here, I guess. Yeah, I had a almost catastrophic failure here on Welker. I loaded in. You probably see it in the Facebook chat. I loaded in. I was on here earlier today. Okay, now your messages are showing up. I was on here earlier today. Did a bunch of stuff. Um, I had made like 1.5 million off of 833 liters of canola doing a mega sale, and saved it, backed out. I just loaded back in here a little while ago, and almost all my equipment was gone. Those two conveyor belts right there, those were gone. I still had these two tractors. All my trucks were gone. All my semi-trailers were gone. Both pickups were gone. I was like, what the hell? So I backed out, checked my mod list, make sure my mods are still selected and nothing was changed. They were all still there. Loaded back in, and voila, I got my equipment back. I don't know. It was weird, man. I think there's gremlins on the Welker farms. There it is, FP. Yeah, I seen you trying to get in and get out. My stream finally took off too. Can, uh, can you hear me on the stream now? Huh. Oh, yeah, it took like 2 minutes for Tiny's and Farmer Dave. Sorry, that's Farmer Dave, not Farmer Pierce. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, it took like 2 minutes for their messages to show up on the chat. Oh, yeah. Here, let me turn my microphone up. There. Too much? There we go. That should be a little better. Yep. My combine went stupid. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's an issue with PlayStation. Because before, like I told you, when I went to try to go live, it gives you the Twitch and YouTube option, and I hit YouTube. Yeah, it gave me both options, and then when I hit YouTube, it just continuously tried to load. It wouldn't go into where you can put, your title and all that blah 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 stuff in there. So I backed out, and now when I tried starting this stream, the first time I hit YouTube, it said lost connection to server. So I backed out, went back in and again, and then it loaded right up. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I don't think I did. Well, we got the one that's center pivot. Oh yeah, yep, yep, yep. I think I did download the new Magnum mod. I can't remember. I just yeah. All I could really see when I was looking at the mod at that mod description or whatever is that it gave you more wheel options and it gave you like 5 different engine options. But like, what's the point of that? I mean, who really buys a tractor under the max horsepower? I mean, everything I got is max horse. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. See, if it's too much to buy maxed out, then I'll lease it. If I need it, I need it. And most of the time, we're looking for the higher horsepower because of the shit that we got to pull. Yep. Yep. They actually do their job. Yep. Yeah. See, I haven't even checked the mods yet today. Oh yeah. I still haven't looked at them since anything new came out. Yeah. Yep. What's it got, like a wider pickup range on it, or? Yep. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Hey, Nicholson, what's going on? Yeah, I had my whole my whole farm planted in soybeans. I'm finally getting them. I just about got them out now. This is field two. Well, part of field two, and all I got left after this is 15 and 16. So far, I have 582,000 liters of soybeans. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's got me wondering now because after that time, loading in and all my shit's gone. It's like, what the hell? Because that was that was a lot of money down the drain. Yeah, that was the first thing I checked to see if it actually credited me the money for selling that stuff. No, nope, not at all. I had two combines missing. But yeah, it's two egg coal combines are gone. Those are both bought. Both of my Warrior Plus Plus trucks were gone. My SX Heavy was gone. Um, my front loader was gone. My forklift was gone. A couple other tractors were gone. I only had four tractors left and a couple of auger wagons. So yeah, it was messed up. All right, where are you going, Mr. Combine? Oh, you're stuck. Hang on. God damn. Why are you backing up the length of the field? So yeah, I don't know. That was that was a few $1 million worth of equipment that just disappeared. And now, like I said, I didn't save it. I backed out, checked my mods. Mods are all the same. Loaded back in, and boom, all my stuff's back.
That right there, though, it's really hard. I've never had that happen, so to where I could even remotely explain. Had some problems, but not that kind of problem. Excuse me, shit. I figure that's the best thing to do, man, is move the John Deere farm. keep this so I can run any kind of miscellaneous brands, but not on such as big a scale. That way, because I got all the animals going good and stuff here.
Yep.
And just turn Bellsburn pretty much into a multiplayer map for like a open multiplayer, since people don't have to worry about downloading a map on top of anything else.
Yeah.
I just don't know where to take the John Deere Farm to in America.
That sure as hell ain't gonna be Welker's.
Yeah, you're goddamn sure right about that.
And I was actually half on the fence on keeping this map after we get done with this, but after that, no, hell no.
It's a good map for multiplayer, man. And I just wish the best for it whenever it does get fixed, that it gets fixed for the final time, hopefully.
Yeah.
Whoa. I just flipped my tractor, man. My bucket got stuck on something and just totally slingshotted that catapult. But I'm hoping that they fix whatever that's wrong with it for multiplayer, so it'll be a good multiplayer map.
Yeah. I mean, the map itself. I love the map. I like it.
I love the layout. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I like about it. There's plenty of room. You can go with big stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend small. You know what I mean? But big stuff, medium stuff.
Well, and that's the other thing too, is these fields, like the fields that run up the middle of the map, they're all big enough to where if you wanted to split them up into smaller fields, you could. I mean, there's plenty of room to do it. Even if you split field 4 in half, you'd still have 2 big fields to take care of.
Well, I also never looked at the fact on how easy it would have been to plow that map together.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
even
less
back
than
on 17.
What is it, about a truck width in between each field?
Yeah. It's got a lot of possibilities. When they fix the milk and stuff like that, it might be something I go back to look at sometime.
Yeah.
But until then, the way it is, there's just too many what ifs with it, and I gotta see some people play it after they fix it before I draw a conclusion completely.
Because I was
as
actually
far as right
debating...
now, it being something I invest my time into, building farms like I build a farm usually when I'm going to stay on it. That's why I just opted out of farming it and just turned it into that solar farm, because hell, dude, I was starting to pay attention to decoration, putting lights up, man, all this stuff, and I can't have that, like, because that's why I was enjoying it. It was a good map, but I can't have that map when I'm needing to download some other maps.
Yep. Well, like I was saying, I was actually getting to the point where I was thinking about keeping this map. As after we get done with this challenge, I was thinking about keeping this game save going, because fuck, I got 117 hours into it. Why let it go? But then, after this happened today, and like you said, with the milk cell point not working, with loose stuff not selling.
And then with the update coming, we're gonna have to. It's gonna require a new save game, anyways. How's it going, Farmer Dave? It's gonna require a new save game, anyways. And
so there's really no point in keeping it.
No, that's the only
Phil?
kicker for me. Erase their head. Heal up. But that was the only thing that had got me, man, was it requiring that new save game. I was like, shit, dude.
Yeah, I just checked it when I loaded in here again. I got 117 hours into this map.
See, and that's sad, man, because I got, just in this month, I got 103 hours into that map. Alright, Felsburton's been around since this game's been out. It was the first one, like me, you buddies, and Necro were on. It was the first one we've been on with Terraforming, all of that stuff. Where you built the wash bay.
Yeah.
All of that. 149 hours, dude, is all I got on that. I have grossed more hours on Welker's than I have on that, on my own fucking map that I have, that's a farm that's set up and shit, that, is ready to run.
Yep.
And so that's the only thing with me. I'm like, well, shit, dude. I could probably, okay, and not just from what just happened to you a while ago and shit, but if what they're changing on that, on that map, it's going to require a new save game. I don't even want to pretend like it might not, whatever. But I would, if that wouldn't be the case, and it didn't require a new save game, I would probably keep the save game too, and I would have worked into it and built, because I'd even painted roads, dude, like
Yeah.
cleaned up around the farm with some bushes and put some more dirt somewhere and some more concrete here and some more.
Well, are you on my stream right now watching it?
Yeah,
Okay, hang on here. I'll show
you're
you what I did
harvesting.
with Field 2. Yeah, Phil, I almost had another catastrophic failure. I loaded in here and like 3/4 of my equipment had just vanished, gone. I had no credits towards selling it, nothing. So I backed out, checked all my mods, they were all the same, loaded back in, and boom, I got all my stuff back. So I don't know, this map's got gremlins in it or something. Alright, where am I? Okay, here we are.
Hello, Nicholson.
This was that horseshoe part of Field 2. I cut it off
Okay,
there,
yes. So you two-sided.
off there. I did the same thing on the other end. Oop. And basically, I painted all this, so it's all hard ground, so I can use this for more animal stuff. But
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking back when I was thinking about keeping this map. Now I don't think I'm gonna keep it. See, I did the same
Like I
thing
said,
over
if it didn't
here,
require a new
straightened it
save
out.
game, I would keep it just to have the save game. You know what I mean? 100 hours, man. I don't usually like getting rid of my 100 hours save games,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna have to, require a new. I've learned that with the damn New Woodshire, man. That was one of my first, American farms that I had actually put a lot of attention to and built that up as the B&B farm. And then once that update came out, man, and I updated it and found out that I didn't get the update unless I start over, like it just really killed it. That's why I erased that save game, and that was an 80 plus hour save game.
yeah,
And so if it requires a new save game, that's why it's so hit or miss with me on picking a map that I know it has got problems that's going to need to get fixed sometime later on down the line because hell, 90% of the time, and sometimes some of these modders are real good. It doesn't require a new save game, but 90% of the time, some of the changes that have to be made, there's no choice but to do a new save game. And plus, they might have found problems that were problems we didn't find too.
yeah,
That they got to fine tune or something.
yeah. So it's yeah, it's. I'm probably gonna delete this map once we get done. As much as I hate to stick that much time into it, but and then just get rid of it like you said. But there's too much shit wrong with it to keep it.
Yeah, man. And the best you can hope for, though, if it is something, just don't delete the save game right off the bat, and then maybe that new update will not require a new save game.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
could be wrong. You never know. But if it, that's the only way I would delete it is if it came through and was like, oh, new save game required. Then I'd be like, you know what, fuck it, man. But at least too, you gotta take it in a light like I did with New Woodshire, with them fixing some of the shit that they. I mean, there's still a floating lantern in that damn thing after this map update.
oh yeah,
Yeah, you think that'd be one thing they go and knock out. And so, but the thing, the way I look at it, and like, some of the other maps I've deleted, is at least I can go back and build the farm the way I know I want to build it. We
yeah,
got so many more new mods, so much stuff that we know, well, we want to run this or we don't want to run that, that I can build a farm. Now, that's why I'm moving the John Deere farm, because I'm like, shit, man, we got some good US maps, we got all this US equipment. It's time the John Deere farm move and me just turn Felsburn into what brand. It's not really like, I ain't letting nobody pick what the fuck I run. I'm sorry. Till I be running Dudes Far and shit. But I'm gonna like pick a different brand that I've normally ran, like a Challenger farm or a
yeah,
New Holland farm. I've had New Holland stuff, I've had Challenger stuff, but it's usually one tractor that I need to come in as almost a guest appearance and shit on one of the other farms because this one didn't have the horsepower to pull that, or
yeah.
that didn't have horse. You know what I mean? Like, and so I had to use one of them tractors. But I think it's due that the John Deere farm needs an Americana home. And unfortunately, it's not going to be Shelby fucking Montana. I just don't know, man, what I want to run, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not like we got an ungodly amount. I mean, that Montana right there, Montana with Doll Ranch, that's in Montana, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, New Woodshire, that's an American map. The Pacific Northwest is sounding more and more appealing, man, when it comes to somewhere I might run some John Deere. Lone Oak would be the best farm for it, but Lone Oak can't support them John Deeres. Not with how slot hungry they are.
Oh, yeah. See, Kyle's is trying to tell me that the slot count is the same on every map.
No, like the slot count's the same on every map?
That's what he was trying to tell me.
No, I don't even think that changes when it comes to new farmer, farm manager, start from scratch. Each map's different because of some of the shit they put in on the map.
Yeah.
Now, what changes that now when you start from new farmer to farm manager is sometimes it starts you with equipment already, and it starts you with your animal things already. Those all take up slots. Now, modded maps, if they're modded animal, things and all that kind of stuff, that takes up even more slots. You got some, like our in-game pins take, 9, 10, something like that, whatever, so many slots. But then you got, some of these modded, like I'm trying to think of, like Marwell with its modded animal pins. New Woodshire, when it has its, them take 60, 70 slots.
Yeah.
And so, each map varies. I mean, you might have some with 300 slot count. You might have some with 600. You might have some with 700. I've seen some already start out at 900. And that's with the bare minimum of the small, old New Holland harvester and that kind of crap,
Yeah. I think Welker's got 1,299 slots available.
That's what I think. All of them have 1,299.
Okay.
I mean, all of them have 1,299, but it's how much of that 1,299 is already taken up.
Yep.
Is the question when you get up in it. And like I said, it varies from new farmer to farm manager and stuff like that on what you want to run. I usually like starting on a new farmer because it puts the animals up for me to where I don't have to worry about setting up the animals myself.
Yep.
That's the only reason why I choose that, because I'm like, dang, I'm still not that good at terraforming. So I'm like, well, shit, with me not being good at terraforming, ain't no way I'm gonna fuck with that. Placing my own animal pins. When some of the maps, I like their placement of them and shit, but other than that, I can always change up some or add another one to that already.
Yep. And that's kind of what I liked about Welker too. When you want to do animals, these fields are so flat and squared up that you could just set one field aside and start chopping it up and use that for all your animals. I mean, in that section that I cut off of field 2, I could probably get 4 sheep pens in there. And that's on top of the hen house that I already put in.
Yeah, see, Eraserhead said every map does give you $12.99.
Yep, okay.
That's
I
what I
thought
thought.
they were
I thought I
different.
saw that on everyone. The Swiss map is over 900 on New Farmer. See, yeah, that's what I'm like talking about. Some of them start off that way, but no, like the limit of slots isn't different. It's the how much it's taken up. That's the main problem with it. Like as he said right there, whatever looking into it. But I figured I didn't want to quote that it was that they all held whatever 1,299. But I know every time I seem to check, that's what I'm. Well, yeah, because even the in-game vanilla maps are the same way, $12.99.
Alright, I'm gonna see if this will work. I don't know if it will or not. We made it work before on, I think it was on Estancia La Paco. Let's see if this works. Yeah, see, I haven't even downloaded the class equipment.
Yeah, I mainly just got it for the harvester and the forage harvester. Even though I never really keep a forage harvester, I just use it, to do a little bit of chopping.
Yeah.
Just
I haven't even, after that bunker incident that I had where, it didn't convert everything into silage. I haven't even done another silage bunker yet.
Yeah, I haven't, since it didn't pan out on paying.
Well, see, when
Good.
I sold mine, it,
That's
it
why.
hit, it hit, I think it hit just about 700 and it was on great demand. So it turned out that way. But, like, it wouldn't let me sell the last 100,000 liters against the back wall. And then when I sold the bunker off, um, it left a permanent chaff wall back there, which I did finally figure out how to get rid of that. I just painted over it with terraforming, and it got rid of it. Alright, moment of truth, guys. Work together. Come on. Come on. You didn't understand la Paco. Nope. It ain't gonna work. Unless I'm quicker than the hired workers. There's the trick to it. You gotta be in the front combine and you gotta be quicker than the hired workers. Then it'll work. Yeah, the second AGCO combine I bought, I got with the tracks.
It's a lot more easier to handle, I think at least.
Yeah, it doesn't spin around when you try to hit the brakes. Alright, now which one is which? Okay, there's the front one. Yeah, this is the last field I got to harvest, and then and my beans are going up too. 2,300 right now, 2,305, and even after I did that mega sale on the canola, the price hasn't dropped yet. I thought it would tank like right away, but it hasn't dropped at all.
Man, you never realize how many mods you got till you gotta start deselecting shit.
Yeah. He's getting full. Is he gonna make it to the end?
Have you messed with that tractor?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's kind of cool, but I don't know.
Just different.
Yeah. might be able to find a practical use for it, but we already got so much stuff at our disposal that it just, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth having. I mean, for some of these guys that like playing with, all the new stuff, the new equipment, stuff like that, then, to them it might be worth it just to have something different. But, I like working with what I know.
Yeah, that always does make it more convenient. That's why I always try to fucking run John Deere, but I can't find a map that'll handle it. I think I've crammed about as much shit as I can on here.
Washoe's not a bad map. I like that one too. I deleted it to get Welkers, but I didn't. I don't think I deleted my save games that I had on there.
Yeah, I like Washoe because you can make some money on it real quick if you need to.
All at the diesel sales.
Everything, water, diesel, straw. I don't even know what I put these weeders in for. It's not like I'm ever gonna turn the damn weeds back on. And I do kind of miss them, not gonna lie. I miss them, then I turn them on and I see them again, and I'm like, no. Ain't no way with the way I cultivate my fields and shit that I would have weeds growing that much. If you could do preventative spraying, now that would make weeds worth it.
Yeah. That's what I forgot to look at. Well, how much did it cost me to plant that potato field? I think that was.
You planted potatoes?
Yeah, it was like $199,000 contract.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought like you planted them to harvest
Contract
them.
income 200,000. Yep, so it was on this one. So FERC cost was